Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Yeah, bell.
Yo, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to Blue Juice TV. First of all, before we do anything, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I pray that you guys are just opening all of the gifts, getting all of the things that you desired, you wished for, you prayed for, that your children, they're all healthy and blessed, and that they are getting everything and they're filled with joy and happiness. And if they're not getting anything, that they're most importantly receiving love from their loved ones. And to those, who may be experiencing grief in this moment, I just want to love on you guys and just pray that the Lord, comforts you in this moment. And I know this may not be easy, an easy day to deal with for a lot of people. And so I am here with you. I'm praying for you, praying for your peace, praying that God just fills your heart with joy just about the things that you do have here in life right now. And love you guys. And we're going to move right on, guys. Y'all know I'm not one to hold you, so I don't got no long intro, nothing. But first, before I get into the things, let's cover the basics. Please go like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the page. And let's get into this juice. Alright, so be honest. When you saw the headlines this week, how many of y'all actually checked if they were true? Exactly, because hip-hop media just had one of its nastiest weeks ever. And the internet ate every lie up like it was gospel. Let's run it. Alright, y'all. First, let's talk about Lil Kim. Word on the curb is that Lil Kim's confidence has y'all shooketh. Lil Kim posted a video feeling herself today. No rant, no shots, just vibes. And here comes the comments. The comments went all the way in. I mean, the people ate her alive, child. They did not spare that lady at all. And it's it's like, Lil Kim, you set yourself up. Come on now, man. You know you are completely, totally, and utterly botched. And I'm not even trying to be mean, but come on, let's be real. If that was me, y'all would probably never see me on social media anymore. But honestly, I don't even know if she notices how botched she is. I can't even say that word. How botched she is. I don't think she knows. Because the pictures and the stuff that she be posting, and even when she overdo the filters, I don't know if she knows what be going on, or I don't know if she sees what we see. Because she'll post a picture that makes her look 10 times lighter, makes her look thin as a model when we know she's super thick. It's just be craziness, y'all. It's just nuts. And then to post this video of yourself talking about ain't no filter, ain't nothing. Girl, them horrible surgeries are the filters. And they look a mess. And social media did not fail to let her know that. Alright, moving on. So earlier I asked you guys a question. I asked you, when you saw the headlines in the news this week, how many of you all actually checked if the headlines were true or false? And I asked you that because of this next topic that we're about to get into. So there's a rumor, or there's different posts. There's several different posts. It's a whole bunch of them. I keep running into them on every social media platform that is stating that Nicki Minaj lost 10 million followers after her Turning Point of America. Is that what it's called? Turning Point USA appearance with Erica Kirk. Now, y'all, this was some nasty work. Nasty. And listen, I really pray that Nicki Minaj goes after every one of those major platforms that put it out. I seen Billboard do it. It was a few others, but I can't remember the names. But they all put the same lie out, stating that she lost 10 million followers after speaking with Erica Kirk. And that was an absolute lie. It was an absolute lie, because Nicki Minaj actually deactivated her Instagram back in October. 2 months ago. 2 whole months. She deactivated her account way before Turning Point. But everybody is just gung-ho on trying to just make her look super bad. And actually what they're trying to do is they're passing this lie around to see if they can make more people jump on this Nicki Minaj hate train. They're trying to make them jump on this Nicki Minaj hate bandwagon. That is the whole goal. They can just put any lie out there, and they know people do not research, they do not look anything up. Everyone is quick to just believe the first thing they see. And so that is exactly what they're doing. So I pray to God that Nicki does not rant on Twitter, that she does not rant on TikTok, whatever platform she has open. I pray to God that she takes all of the information directly to a lawyer ASAP. Get your money, girl. Because they're reporting this thing all over. Like every platform that I've been on, I have seen several of these lies. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, you can't have your own thoughts. You can't be a free thinker. When you become that, when people don't control you anymore, they will literally try and destroy you. And we are watching this in real time. This is not even like a funny thing. Like, this is not something that's small. They are literally trying to destroy this lady. Crazy. Crazy. I'm just lost for words, to be honest. But yeah, Nicki, do what you gotta do. Alright? Moving on. Alright, next, let's get into this Bigfoot news. And let's just keep it real. So, you guys know Megan Thee Stallion sued YouTuber Milagro Gramz for defamation. Florida law says if the defendant is media, you must send pre-suit notice. Megan's own team let the jury decide if Milagro was media. And the jury decided that she was. That decision right there legally killed the defamation claim. And yeah, so basically Milagro won. And they said, Megan won, and I think she got awarded $67K. Something like that. But Megan knew deep down inside that Milagro walked away with that W. Because not only did she change the narrative, changed it for all the YouTubers. It was a win for YouTubers, because now you have to treat YouTubers like media. So Milagro basically won, and Megan knew it, and she was pissed to the highest festivity. And child, this lady is now out here. Y'all, the girl is just... Megan is something else. She is a mess. She's asking a Florida judge to reinstate the jury's defamation verdict after her claim was thrown out. She is going after Milagro again. Woo! I need my saints, everybody that knows Jesus. I need y'all to pray for Milagro. For real. Because this is getting out of hand, and I'm just sick of Megan just always thinking she can just go after everybody. Girl, go sit down. You did what you did. You was awarded your $67K or whatever the amount was. You supposedly won. Now go away. Go make some music. Go be with your boyfriend. I am literally tired of her. It doesn't matter if she wins a case. She just continues to harass every person that she goes up against nonstop. And it's time for her she got to learn a lesson. I pray to God that them judges say, heck no, you lost, go sit down. Have several. In the name of Jesus. Because we is tired of you, man. Go on now. Go on. Alright, next we are about to talk about a whole clown. Peter Rosenberg is facing backlash after saying Nicki Minaj's verse on Kanye's West Monster is the most overrated verse in hip-hop history. What he thought... So basically, y'all, he thought that since everybody was kicking Nicki while she was down, supposedly down, with air quotes, he thought everybody was going to join the bandwagon and just knock Nicki with him. Now, you had a few losers who tried to join in, but majority of the commenters were like, sir, please have several. And first of all, why are you even in our culture? Like, they were going in the comments, y'all, and I was so pleased. Like, I get it, y'all might be mad at her, but please, let's not do this. Like, I get it, you hate her, but please don't let the hatred make you stupid. Like, when you listen to Monster, me personally, I skip through every verse just to get to Nicki. And I've heard nothing but the same thing from everybody else. Everybody listens to that song for Nicki's verse. I can't remember any of the other people's stuff. Like, get real. And Ghost, who is he? I do not like this man. Like, he has been negative towards Nicki her whole career. Like, why is he still in hip-hop culture? And you see, that's the problem with us. We quick to just invite somebody to the cookout. Real quick. They do one good thing. Oh, you're invited. And then they come in and sabotage. Like, get it together. We gotta do better. Like, this man does not deserve to be here. Now, those that are responsible, respectful, and really, really value hip-hop culture, then yes. But this man has been nothing but negative. I don't even know how he got through. I really don't. Alright, so y'all, I got a couple of videos for y'all. One is actually a video that was made today by Ebro and Rosenberg, and it's him explaining why he said what he said. Basically, he's upset that she lied to all of us saying that Trump was dashing, and then he feels like she spat in all of her fans' faces. All of the people that made her a millionaire, she spat in their faces. But what do you mean? What did she say that spat in anybody's face? That lady is a grown woman who can choose whichever candidate she feels works best for her and her family. I don't know what's up with all of y'all that thinks everybody just has to be a Democrat, everybody that's black. Everybody has to be on the same page. Everybody has to think the same. That's what's wrong with this world now. Nobody can have an independent thought at all. So boy, get on. But y'all check out this clip. And then I have another clip of a TikToker who pretty much ate him up. Ate him alive. So I want you guys to check this out and leave a comment below.
Tell me why you think right now is the time that you want to jump on Twitter and go after Nicki Minaj's Monster verse. Because
she wants to disrespect all of us. So guess what? Here's some disrespect. You're not as great as everyone says you are.
Why is she disrespecting all of us?
Yo, she lied and told us Donald Trump was dashing and handsome. You are lying to our face.
I couldn't even take it serious.
But that's what I'm saying. So I feel disrespected that you are all of a sudden pulling this overt a grift in everyone's face at a time when people are being deported.
What are you talking about? She has an axe to grind.
She wants something while people in this country are suffering, particularly people of color, and is saying, F you people who made me a millionaire. I don't care about you people. I care about me. I'm going to stand next to these racists. I'm going to kiss up to these white supremacists so I can do something for my brother or for my partner or for my citizenship or whatever her axe to grind is. You are lying to the people who made you rich, who line up online and make you a superstar. Well, guess what? If you're going to be that disrespectful, I'm not going to call you out your name. I'm not going to say nasty things.
But you did say something nasty.
No, you're overrated. I'm going to say you're overrated.
But that's not true either. You're lying.
It is. She's not one of the greatest MCs of all time. She's a really good rapper.
No.
She doesn't have a classic album. She's never made a classic. She has a lot of good songs, and she's really popular.
No.
End of story.
On. No, bro.
End of story.
Rosenberg, this is why you lost your job. Right here. Is today the day we can admit the Monster verse is the most overrated verse in hip-hop history? I find it very, very, very funny that you wait until it's open season on Nicki Minaj right now. You wait until she does some questionable things politically and people are calling for her cancellation. You wait until all this type of heat is on her to make this kind of statement. This is why people are starting to not respect y'all hip-hop takes and y'all hip-hop opinions. Because the genuineness behind y'all takes is nowhere to be found. And it's really funny because Twitter did they due diligence and they found you praising that verse back in 2012. But her Monster and Hello Good Morning verses, fire. And before y'all start with the, what, he can't change his mind? That was 2012. It's 2025. He could feel different about it now. Yeah, he could feel different about it now, but why address it at this particular moment? All the times that Nicki Minaj has been like the main conversation or the A topic in hip hop, he never says this, but he waits until now when people are calling for her cancellation. He waits until now where there seems to be like an overflow of people not agreeing with what she's doing. He waits until that moment to say his true feelings about a verse. Man who talks hip hop every day, every single day he's on the radio talking hip hop. He waits until this fateful moment to say a verse is an overrated verse after the last thing you said about that verse was positive. The next time y'all start handing out random L's, make sure to hand some out to hip hop media, because hip hop media took a lot of L's these past couple years.
All right, y'all, I'm about to get into something that's a little old. Well, it's a couple of days old. But I'm just now getting around to it. 50 Cent versus King Combs. So basically, y'all know 50 Cent did the whole Netflix docuseries on Diddy. And so Diddy's son, you know, he has some things to say. And basically, he was saying that he would slap 50 Cent the next time that he sees him. And I'm just over here like, sir, do you know what you're getting yourself into? Like, go be a child, get in a kid's place and stay there. I know you think you're grown, but you do not. I don't even think your daddy would have responded to 50. Because he knows 50 is never gonna let up. And he's gonna eat you alive every single time. Like, you are going to be beefing with this man forever. I promise you. But basically, he tweeted that he would slap 50 Cent. And 50 responded. He responded like someone who's already won. He said, "You're living off Wi-Fi and legacy." Wi-Fi and legacy. Pipe down, young man. Like, it literally wasn't a beef. It was like an uncle talking to a nephew who's doing entirely too much. And, like, literally shut him down, all the way down, right then and there. And I cackled. Because 50 is just crazy. Wi-Fi and legacy is nuts. Like, this man is not a grown man making his own money, but I guess he probably isn't, more than likely. But yeah, that's that, y'all. I just thought it was hilarious, and I had to say something about it, because 50 is a fool. Him and Nicki are literally the same people, but because he's a man, he gets away with a lot more than what she can. But I love both of them. They are crazy. Alright, y'all, moving on. Alright, let's get into this Joe Budden loud and unnecessary talk. Alright, so Joe Budden on his latest podcast stated that he was completely done with Nicki. He will never be talking about her ever again. And that he's cutting all ties. It's crazy the lengths that these people will go. What if everybody cut you off after you were beating your girlfriends up? Like they were ninjas off the street. Well, actually, that wouldn't happen because y'all don't fight men. Y'all only fight women. What if they did that? What if they cut you off after allegedly you were on drugs? What if they cut you off after you were just recently walking butt naked in the middle of a state somewhere in the US of A? What if? What if? What if the people did you just like you're trying to do Onika Tanya? Well, actually, they probably would. They had a reason to do you that way. But you're trying to do her this way because she has her own thoughts and opinions. How freaking insane is that? You know, seeing all this happen, because, you know, I was leaning towards, you know, the Democrat side. And I'm not saying I'm going to be a Republican. I'm not. Honestly, I'm not, because I can't stand Trump and them. But I wish it was somebody else, because y'all make people not even want. I see why people are leaving the Democrat Party. I really do. Because y'all are really something else. Y'all all like robots. And as soon as somebody has a thought of their own and decides to do something, they're not doing nothing to harm you. They're just choosing for themselves. Again, in my last video, I stated how my grandmother was a Republican all my life because of what she believed in, because of her values. We didn't beat her up. Nobody did. She was able to choose what worked best for her. That's the whole point of voting. Like, I don't understand. Like, why people don't understand this? You can't control people. People vote for what works best for them and their families. So go on. Anyways, y'all check out this clip because I'm getting heated. Yeah.
I will knock. Nicki Minaj. Come on. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nicki Minaj, Turning Point USA. She went out there. By now, you've seen it. I got a bunch of phone calls about it.
I bet.
I'm out. I'm done. That was it. That was it. Sorry. I'm gone. I'm gone. That's it. The last dance. That was the last candle on the cake for me. Sorry. Sorry, Barbs. Sorry, Nick. Don't call me. Don't text me. It is what it is. Sometimes how y'all move around out there does have an effect on how I view you. And this was one of them things. I'd be a fool to think that you didn't consider that before you did it.
I'm sure.
Which just says to me that you really don't give a fuck. I'm even more baffled. I don't even know how much of this conversation I could have, but they're so anti-transgender, which is confusing to me because I've been to the Nicki concert.
That's the thing that fucks me up.
I'm so confused by so much of what was said on that stage.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, hoping that maybe it was going to be impartial or there was a reason, but she was just echoing a lot of the shit that you would expect to be echoed.
I remember
highly disappointing.
Oh,
same. Extremely disappointing.
I'm not disappointed.
Very anti-black of you. Very anti-black of you. Let's just call shit what it is. You were saying?
Oh no! I'm not disappointed just because I've come to expect
had no expectation.
Yeah, or I expected that. Unfortunately, I remember when I first criticized Nicki a couple months ago, and I said she's doing these MAGA talking points. She sounds like a MAGA person, and the Barbs came after me like, "Why are you saying she's MAGA just because she cares about X, Y, and Z?" Is she MAGA now? She's at a turning point conference. She's talking to Charlie Kirk's wife.
Talking about how handsome Trump is.
How handsome Trump is.
No, she went crazy.
She also called J.D. Vance an assassin, which is a weird thing to say.
Crazy.
To the woman whose husband was just assassinated.
That was a very awkward.
It was just, you could
30
pick any
seconds.
other word, right? It was like, oh, what is happening here?
Didn't she? All little girls mattered when talking about that. It was a hot ass mess on that stage.
It was.
That's exactly.
Like there's no way to sugarcoat it.
Right.
I'm done. I'm off.
And I think part of that is because we respect Nicki's mind and her autonomy. In other words, I don't think she's being duped. I don't think she's a patsy. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. She's making a choice, and I strongly disagree with that choice. And so I can't rock with it. I still think she's a great MC. She's probably top 10 ever for me. Male, female, dead, a lot, whatever. I think she's just a great artist. But the choices she's making in life are stunningly disappointing over the course of her career, although over the last year, it's exactly on brand what we would expect.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on up out of here because we have been here for a long time. And it's time to go, y'all, because it's Christmas Eve. And I gotta carry my tail to sleep because I gotta be up super early for Christmas breakfast with the fam. But, you know, I just want to say this week has proved something very simple to us. And it's basically that people do not care for the truth at all. Not at all. You guys don't read. Y'all don't search for nothing. People can literally just throw anything at you. And they know they can on social media. That's why they do it. As long as y'all see something that has a lot of loves, a lot of likes, a lot of comments of everybody bandwagoning, you're going to just go ahead and join the bandwagon as well. And it's really sad because half the stuff y'all be reading on there is their lies. But you guys don't care. It's so many posts that I seen today where people were just in there just happy. So many people were laughing at the post about Nicki Minaj losing 10 million followers, which was an absolute lie. All of the different posts that were saying all of these celebrities were unfollowing Nicki Minaj's Instagram, which was an absolute lie because her account wasn't even active. And people was just celebrating. And I'm like, we are some fools. Like, we really don't research anything. And that's going to be our downfall. So, I really hate that for us, but that's what I've learned. And so, you know, we're gonna move on. Anyways, y'all, please remember everything in this video is for educational purposes and it's all alleged. Please do me a favor, drop a comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe. But back to the comments, y'all. Please talk to me. I enjoy talking to you guys, especially about this type of stuff. Just want to see where our minds are. What are we thinking? And then, again, most importantly, subscribe. All right. Y'all, I'm out of here. I thank you guys so much for listening. If you're watching right now, it is Christmas. And I wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I hope your home is filled with love, peace, joy, all of the things. You got food, warmth, everything that you need, everything that you desire, because you deserve all of it and so much more. All right, I love you guys, and until next time, deuces.